What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space and we're back on the Rim and I have a suspicion. And that suspicion is that Cass isn't going to be happy with the progress so far. I think she's going to do something pretty much immediately. If I know that lady, she's not going to like the fact that we didn't get very injured in that particular fight. But we'll see. There's a few bits and bobs I want to do. I want to kick off by getting Radio Radish to actually go and treat Kieran. I think her priorities are too low to act as backup doctor, so Kieran's just going to sit around in bed for ages. I'm going to go and turn this one over to Do Forever as well. And let's bring the ingredients radius down. It's annoying that they'll go out the back there for it, but I don't think there's an easy fix for that other than moving the tables, and I'm going to do that later perhaps, but not yet. I also now want to start thinking about, that one's good, cool, let's get sort of the armory in position. That one's superior, also good. Oh look, now it's telling me about shield users with ranged weapons. It's weird that it didn't tell me that with Max before. I thought I dropped his shield off. Anyway, go and pick your sword back up again. The reason I tend to avoid melee guys, and a lot of people are like, yeah, use your melee people, they're supposed to block the front, they're your front line, and then you guys shoot from behind. The reason I don't do it is because look at Atomic Nom. He was in a fight for like 0.5 of a second, and he's missing an eye. I just don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. But hey, there's a horrible bit of... Oh, we don't even have any sandstone yet to do anything with it. Okay, well, what we do have is some sandstone to reclaim just here, because this is all done. It's a start. I want them to get going on this bit as well, but Cass almost seems to be more inclined to attack inside the base than outside at the moment. For whatever reason. Let's speed things up a bit as well. I don't need to be going so slow. We could do with some more, where is it? Furniture, more animal beds. Muffalo leather? Let's go dromedary. We've got to have lots of dromedary, surely. Things got pretty toasty inside, thanks to that fire over there. I didn't really notice at the time, but fortunately, it didn't get that hot. Oh, the eclipse, I see. So this is the start. What comes on top of the eclipse, Cass? What comes with it? There'll be something, I'm sure. Right, let's go and change this as well. So, one thing I wanted to make sure was, yeah, we got meat turned on for our simple meals. We don't actually need that. Even though we've got plenty of meat at the moment, I might as well save it for the fine meals. So that makes some sense. Hodor is slow, and he's carrying a component. No, Hodor, put it down. Someone correctly pointed out that having him on repair is probably a bad thing, because he's pretty capable of making a mistake when repairing and losing the components we need. So you can leave that alone, actually. Thanks, Hodor. Hang on, I've done too much. Almost. Not quite. Okay, what else did we want to do? What else is on the list of stuff? I do want to... Ooh, that was nice and quick. Already done the turret. I do want to up our internal security a bit, perhaps by repeating the same thing up the top here as one thing. Might have another, because we're about to remove this whole stockpile. In fact, let me do that now. Stockpile zone in there. Let's paste the settings. It's not quite big enough, I don't think, but should be alright. Let's get rid of that now. These need changing too, so button-down shirt's the correct one. This needs to be changed to cowboy hats. Better. Although, I don't actually think we have a... No, we don't have a tailoring bench at the moment, so let's also whack one of those down. Steel... Silver? No, I think steel will be sufficient. And if I plop it there... Not great positioning. I haven't really worked out how I want to do this room yet. Let's pop it there for the time being. So, what are you doing, Cass? Come on. I know you want to. Just do it. Just get it over and done with. Ah, yes, that little bit of building back there needs sorting. Fridge expansion was also going okay, and that completely stopped. Cool, we're getting these done. That poor mood was just so clearly going to be Hodor. Right, Atomic Nom, sir. I think we've got meds. I think it might be time for you to get a new eye. What's that? Right eye. So, operations, Bionic eye in the right. Yep. Good luck, Mr. Atomic Nom. I hope it goes well. All of a sudden we've got loads and loads and loads of meat, which is awesome. Mental state daze, Hodor, yeah, whatever. At least he goes into a daze rather than berserk. That's better than nothing. Another thing I want to think about doing is now starting to continue this edge down as well. Low priority, but I want it to happen, and getting this geothermal up and running as well, I think. Because where that is, we can relatively simply hook it into our current system. Let's do that down this line instead. Right, it's going to be a little bit ugly for now, but obviously I'm going around and sorting the power out at the moment. So that's running all the way down to there. Let's have that connect up, and then let's do some walls around it. Nope. Wrong. And cancel out a couple and whack down a couple of doors on there. Cool. And probably designate as a no roof area as well. There we go. Cool, I had done that, you know, I don't want that to become, and obviously this is wrong again. There we go. Bit better. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Cass isn't going to do anything. Normally, that's what I'd assume, is directly following that, Cass gets angry with us and comes and starts causing problems. Now then. That is a lot of floor smoothing. Hodor Jr. is idle. Excuse me. Why are you idle, my man? You're crafting. Which means there's no blocks in range of those tables, which means my voice is fucked. My word. I don't know where that's come from. Winter has begun. And the eclipse has ended. How very uneventful. Not only that, but also looks like the solar panels really aren't what... Hey, here we go. Here we go. Pound me with artillery from a distance. There's not enough of you guys, I don't think. Especially if you're going to come around behind my base as well. Alright, I'm going to do what I do normally, which is dive out on them immediately, but we do need to switch around to some longer range weapons for most of our guys. If we've got them, where will these all be in here? We don't have a particularly good selection of longer range weapons. I'm going to have to get a table up and start making our own. So Billy's fine. Jurgen's going to have his sniper still. Addy's fine. Yeah, there's a load of people without the right weaponry. But however, let's get people... Dragon's going to go and change. These guys have all got the same guns. Billy... Jurgen. Addy as well. And then we've got one more. Mick's pretty good shot, isn't he? Mick, can you go and equip that sniper rifle for me? And that, unfortunately, seems to be all of our ranged weapons. Or long-ranged weapons, I should say. We can, of course... wake everyone else up as well, so they can come and help. But the long rangers are what's going to make this work, I think. That looks like it should do. Just Ash missing. Oh, yeah, and Radio Radish and Atomic Nom, of course. We are quite the force. No. Cool, and you guys are headed where? Do you know what? I don't actually care where you're headed. What are you equipped with? Charge, knife, shiv, charge. They've got a sniper rifle on Starry. You guys are screwed. Don't know where they're going yet, so let's just roll on out the front for the time being. Really, is that you're only going to go there? That surprises me. Right, so Starry is actually building as well, even better. You really need the long range guys to begin with to be the focus fire force. Let's get you up there. Who else hasn't moved? Dragon. And then this should leave our charge rifle force. Yeah. These are 4 charge rifles, can be like back up round the corner. Now, what we want is for everybody to jump the sniper rifle person, to be honest. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody on Starry. Let's slow things down. Cool. That wasn't a particularly well thought through move, my friend. Nice. Right, long rangers. That's just, to be honest, you might as well be out in the open. It's not like they're going to be much of a threat anymore. Into position, men. Need more sniper rifles, definitely. They are assaulting the colony now. It's too late, folks. You are wrecked already. Who got hit? Radio Radish. A little bit of charge rifle damage. And that's it. Cool, so... Well, speaking about needing sniper rifles, actually don't equip it. Let's haul that for me, please. You got any gear? Armor vest. No, strip. Steel shiv, not the most exciting thing in the world. Let's do that. Atomic Nom. Let's make sure you recover the charge rifle there. People have been complaining at me for not paying like enough attention to what's available kicking around like this, which is a fair point. Like we've missed stuff because I'm not hauling it quick enough, etc. Savior, you can do that charge rifle. That should be a start, right? Which means you guys. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Haul some silver for me. Yeah, well, rest of you kind of do what you want. I think that's about it. And we will deconstruct that as well. Thank you very much for the turret. Sweet. Critical alert, poor mood. Yes, Radio Radish is angry with me because she is ill and has a long walk home. That's fine. It's fine. It could be worse. So I knew Cass wasn't going to be so happy with just a single... Oh look, we did a bit of a raid and it didn't work very well. Oh, it's not a bit of a raid, bit of a bug infestation and it didn't work very well. No way she'd let me get away with that. Nope, had to be more. Disease gutworms. Dragon, why has Dragon got... I thought gutworms came from bad meals. It's a bit odd because we shouldn't have any bad meals in the colony. Cook. Yeah, they're only being done by like 14 and 15 skill. There should be no real reason for bad meals. Good, that's all sorted. So we're just kind of hanging around waiting on fridge progress and pulling stuff around. Radio radishes in a daze. I know it's been bad of late, guys. Do we need to have like a joy day? Is that what we need? Like the base is kind of clean. Do we need to have like a day where everyone's getting happy? Where's our statistics? Not statistics, history, select graph, colonist mood. Boom. Maybe we do need to have a bit of a joy day. When's... Because we don't have much joy in the schedule. It's not due to come... Oh, it's due to come around shortly. Let's see if this helps. There you go. Joy time, folks. Get it done. Actually, it's not quite joy time, is it? Still work time. I lie. Cool. This stuff's sort of getting hauled. A lot of it's poor condition. Surely I... No, these must have been the ones they were carrying more than one. No, can you take the superior one back, please? We want that. Anything else shown up? Personal shield on almost full health. Someone that's in a good mood with me as well. Don't build the power conduit, please, sir. Can you go and grab that personal shield? Because that will be really handy. We are short on those at the moment. Lots of people in a bad mood. Of course they are. I think it might need to be... Oh, they are getting some joy time now. No, not really. They're going straight to bed. So let's have a look. Look, joy is almost nothing when they're going to bed. They're not getting enough joy time. So for tomorrow, we're going to have, like, joy morning. I'm going to change this back, obviously. Oh yes, use the copy and paste tool listed. You idiot. Yeah, so tomorrow is joy morning because I think we need to cheer people up a bit. They are not happy with me at the moment. Understandably not happy with me. Family and visitors. Who we got? Daughter-in-law of Gravelfoot and Ash's son. Where is it? It's under social, isn't it? Hostile. So, Marshall. Oh, it's the same person as well. How angry are Unclestown going to get me if I try and steal someone from them? I don't really know. I kind of want to, though. Family members is just cool. Oh no, Ash is Marshall's son. It's the other way around. I was just thinking that's a bit weird. It is female. Yeah, okay. Got it backwards. Either way, intriguing. And I think, I mean, we can, like, arrest, can't we? But that will really anger them. Ugh. A VR designer from Unclestown is passing by. Is he now? Is he now? Critical alert, poor mood, Xavier. Isn't everyone supposed to be on, like, joy time or asleep by this point? 2300 hours. Like, people should be going to bed and stuff. No? I am going to let Marshall go. I don't think we can afford to wind Unclestown up. They're coming so frequently, and they've actually helped us out a number of times as well. Hodor, have you got a power armor helmet on? You do. You are not keeping that. Especially given you've just thrown the rest of your clothing on the floor. What is wrong with Duster? Yeah, okay. That doesn't look great. Maybe we should get Duster instead. Oh, right, and I also need to, let's copy and paste these settings so that we get the right weapons in here. Also want to think about, obviously, reassigning some of these rifles and so on we're picking up. There's not much room inside that storage. We're going to have to give it another one. Hodor's exhausted. Yes, that's because you're wandering around, because you're an idiot. Wakey, wakey. Joy time, peeps. Come on. Oop. No. No. Hodor. Starvation, Hodor. Hodor. Hodor, I want your helmet. Can you stop being dazed so that I can take your helmet, please? Thank you. And then that can go on someone with... And then... Hodor is now... Yeah. Shot by Jurgen. You could. 80% chance. Nah. Leave him be. Okay, so they should just get up and do Joy now, surely. Except... It doesn't look like they are. Like, Gravelfoot's clearly working. I don't really understand what is going on. You getting less pissed off with me? Are people just... I think people are just not doing it. Although, content, neutral, neutral, happy, neutral. Okay, they're getting better. Getting better, and how are you looking joy-wise? Yeah, everyone's quite happy with their joy situation. Cool, okay, so I can put this back to as it was. I think it was about like that, something like that. No, it wasn't, it was work. And then 1 hour of joy. Perhaps not quite there, but... We've accidentally replaced Gravelfoots as well, but so be it. It's not so bad. Right, this is already full, isn't it? Yep. So, Max, first up... Oh, you're the one with actually got a shield that isn't forced. So... Hodor Jr., just get some clothes on or something, man. Kieran's got an alright personal shield on, that's fine. And then Gravelfoot's got the one that's forced on. There we go. So, go and grab... Where's it gone? Did we not bring it back? What did you guys do with that personal shield? Or am I just being blind? I see grenades. I do not see a personal shield. You guys are going to be hating me right now as well. Be like, you just looking at it. How is he starving? Where are you going? You're going to put clothes on. Okay. Not an intelligent person, this. Oh no, how has this food suddenly jumped to full? That doesn't make any sense either. And there's meat coming out of the fridge. Can you guys finish the fridge? Why are we not finishing the fridge? Because I need to haul some more sandstone into range. Which actually might be more difficult. That's all the way around there. Is there something closer? Because that, I think, is marble. Yeah. There's more marble. The sandstone there. Wow, I've used almost all of the sandstone. That is impressive. Well then. Well then. I could open this up, but in doing so, that would expose... I mean, the outdoors is cold enough, but these doors are... They're not held open. They're got stuff in the way. That's because this is still drop on floor. Yep. Hauling priorities need to be switched up, I think. You should have lots of them, but not really happening. You know what? I mean, this is essentially all outside anyway, because we're now blooming... we're sort of attempting to fight coolers versus fridge. Can you guys get rid of this rubbish? Consume mega spider meat. No, that's not quite what I'm after. They are getting nothing done. Okay, so as a starting point, this stuff's all going to come out anyway. That'll give us some extra sandstone, hopefully, to finish this bit of wall. We need the fridge to be bigger. Need to move this somewhere that works. I might even leave it a little spot internally. That's indoors. Oh yeah, because of course I removed the no roof region, didn't I? Did that last episode. Xavier's angry because you've gone all the way over there. Yeah, can't do much about that, my friend. It's quite a long journey though, I'll admit. Yay! Now they should literally just take it around outside and put it straight into that wall. I knew someone was going to do that. Why do you guys do that every single time? Oh, it's brilliant. I don't understand it. I literally went, you know what? I think I'll walk inside here. I think that's where I want to be. Why, and more why. Scary for a second. I was like, what on earth? God, this needs treatment. Doesn't sound good. We're alright. And that, of course, will also give us a nice collection of sandstone. Cool. So temporarily, I am going to mine these out, and we're going to leave a little... To be honest, let's put it down somewhere slightly nicer than slap bang in the centre as well. Let's check the... Cool, no roof area in there in the moment. Copy settings and big stockpile zone. That'll do for the moment, and I'll expand it down here in a sec. And then the idea would be, we'd do a little... I'll have to let them finish it first, but we'll do a little area in here for the vent to be in. It's in the wrong place, but yeah, we just make a little corner where it can vent out. You can't be starving. You've got so much food. Huzzah! Bits and bobs getting done. Trade caravan from Uncle's Town. That's good as well. Could do with getting rid of some of the junk we got kicking around, if nothing else. Then... So what I'd do is have a cooler like there and do just a bit of wall on it, and that will become outside. So we'll let that vent just there. Nice, recovering a bit. Dragon's bedroom's still open, which is not great, but so be it. did you guys have for trade? Is anyone? Ah, Dragon's got the gutworms. That's why Dragon was getting starving. Yay, all sorts of things, most of which I'm not interested in. Hang on. Dromedaries, alpacas, bulls, capybaras? No. Nope, nope, and nope. No, you're the wrong type. Ooh. Fertilized iguana eggs. We did the iguana thing before, it didn't go so well, so I am just going to buy their components. And they've got 6 massively expensive meds, so I'll pass on that. Another trader? You see, this is why we didn't want to piss off Uncle's Town. They're here all the time with, like, goodies for me. This is a good thing. Well, unless, hang on. What is this rubbish? Get out of my base. Get out. I don't want your animals in here. I saw you heading for my food. Get lost. Trade, trade, trade. Hey, this is a bit more like it. Get rid of some of the stuff. Huskies? Ooh. I could get a breeding pair of huskies. Yes, please. I don't see any reason not to. You got some cash. I'll take your huskies. Oh, no, no. I won't take your boom rats. I'll take your huskies. Okay, and you can have my shoddy pistol. Pump shotgun, PDW, bad armor vest, frag grenades, charge rifle we're never going to use because it's too low. And that's still me paying you. And the minigun, so that you're paying me. Because we're not going to use that thing ever. I can't remember, shoddy's lower than poor, isn't it? So I might get rid of... No, not yet. Not until we've checked how many actual weapons we've got. Cool. So... we have a breeding pair of huskies. That's pretty funky. Female, male, training, obedience, all. Obedience, all. Awesome. Random bit to the end, but we are sort of heading towards end times. Wow, that's so much nicer all cleared out like that. Did I put a trade beacon up there? Not yet, no. So, deconstruct. Let's get the orbital trade beacon in the middle of there. Probably do with actually installing this one as well. Can use this to fill in the gaps that don't really work, I guess. So, in fact, we're talking about having all of these either side of the doorways. Bark, 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 bark. Yay! Was that immediate trained? Nice one, Jürgen. And what about you? Yep. And your master is Kieran. I think for the moment, let's go none for these guys. Just because I want them to stay independent, and I don't particularly want them to be bonding to anybody. Like, a bonded Thrumbo is one thing. They're going to have to work pretty hard to kill a Thrumbo. A bonded Husky? Ugh, less great. They are kind of getting this done. Sandstone auto dual breakdown. We've still got steel, we've still got components, so it's not that. This is all double thick wall now, so that's a good start. Power situation is looking okay. I can turn my backup batteries back off again. Need someone to finish the cooler down there, preferably, but... And I guess we need to do something about the flooring in here as well. Floors, right, so across there and below we might as well do something else. Sandstone, marble. We got lots of marble, we got no sandstone, might as well use it for something. So there. Should do. Let's check also the home zone. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anywhere else where it's a bit wrong? Yes. Nice, nice, nice. Things looking kind of alright. Let's reinstall this one. There as well. Don't know if it keeps the settings when you reinstall. I imagine not, but Huskies in the Thrumbo. Cool, cool. Now, as I was doing out here, this I want to extend down. And eventually we're going to bring this area inside the base, which I think will be good. This will be our sapper trap down here. This will be more bedrooms. More bedrooms up here, I suspect, as well. Need a through path at some point, but what are you in bed for, Hodor? Waiting for treatment for your asthma. Need to get you new lungs, but we haven't had a captive yet, so so be it. History. The mood rises, she does. Good, good. As does the wealth, which is what Cass doesn't like. That's better. That's gonna need some power, but we can now actually run this power conduit in the wall. Doesn't need to go that far, but we can now run it in the wall, and nope, don't need that. We can also deconstruct that line, because these can connect up through the bit that's running through this wall. Nice, nice. And I swear it seemed like it suddenly got darker in there. Cargo pods with alpaca meats. Not very close. Not very close at all, but sure. Atomic Nom is idle, even. Atomic Nom, you got a tiny bit of crafting in there. You shouldn't be idle, sir. Stone cutters, that means we just need... Ooh, hello. Kieran and Radio Radish. Nice. So this just means more stone hauling is required. And more sandstone, more importantly. Funky. A couple of couples, no less. And almost a pool table. Almost. Okay, so let's also... Do you want me to get that out of the wall? I could. Come on then. Let's get that out of the wall. So where to put our overflow storage for the time being? Because we're going to need some. Psychic drone is not that bad. Let's just have a small one in this room. There you go, guys. Look, look. I have freed that bit of wood that's been sitting there for however many episodes, however many hours. Yay! And someone's taken it and moved it an inch. I said I was going to leave that there forever, but yeah, I can't bring myself to do it. Right, because that's going to be indoors and not really working. Let's do no roof area just there. That should now be unroofed. Good. And off for the time being. Well then, food supplies are looking pretty ridiculous. To the point where I can probably think about switching a few more of these over to more useful things, like let's get another cotton, for example. Could even think about some beer soon. Probably not, but maybe, who knows. Cool, starting to do a bit of work around there. Gonna be out of chunks still, I'm sure. Need to do something about the graveyard at some point. Oh, this is sandstone chunks. Like, look how far they're gonna have to go to get chunks. This is not great. Hodor, the permanently bad mood. Yep. Because I really want this kind of enclosed ASAP, if possible. Are these already hauling for me? Yeah, I thought they might be. Awesome. Awesome! What about Masso here? Not quite so much. Not quite so much. And then Thrumbo's just like, nah. Nah, I'll do what I want. Hodor Jr. is exhausted because he went for a short walk. And starving because he went for a short walk. This all seems very, very familiar. Yep. Yep, there we go. Need to get him some bionic legs as soon as we got the option. At least that'll speed him up so he has half a chance of being the same sort of speed as everyone else. Okay, up here we're going to want... We want doors made out of things I don't have at the moment. Woof woof indeed. Am I going to end up mining just to get sandstone? I think I might, at this rate. Mm-hmm. We're out of marble as well. I used it all on the floor. I like how there's still snow in here. I guess it needs to melt before it's going to go away. So it's not like it snowed indoors, it just hasn't melted. Those are off as they should be. Need to think about more medical beds, but I need more meds for that. Yeah, other than that, there isn't much on the list. There was just a lot of comments about sort of more long-term plans, like setting up how we're going to set up out here. Nice to see that's as it should be. Do I put more traps down? I mean, for the moment, I say no, just on the basis that we know that we don't really have the resources for it. Let's... New lovers. Xavier and Jurgen. Wow, it's all kicking off this episode, and then there's Boomerlope Mad. Merely attacking dragon. Not a good choice. Dragon will shoot you in the face. Kieran, not so much. Everyone's got long-range weapons at the moment. Right, anyway, let's deal with Radish. Oh, Radish, nice. Come up here. It's a coming. There we go. Cool. Well, I guess I should probably think about calling an end to the episode because, you know, we're mostly done. I think we are good for today. Time is pretty much up, and it's not looking like there's a huge amount else I want to think about doing quite yet. Let's whack that there, and then we can have another one there. Continue this shape we've got going. Steel equipment rack, excellent. Of course, that's the one that we're going to end up having to remove. Psychic drone's over. I've got a sudden influx of spare bedrooms because everyone's getting together, which is good. For some reason, it's dropping artillery shells on my head. Wow, and people still haven't hauled any of this stuff. Is there really that much hauling that needs doing? Just constantly. It's probably because we're just growing too much food. I need to start selling it. Look how many potatoes we've got. Yeah, I think I'm going to start selling it off to Uncle's Town whenever they come by. Makes sense. Yes, we have a load of extra bedrooms all of a sudden. Awesome. Well, I guess I'll wrap up the episode there. It's not been particularly thrilling or exciting. Not even got a huge amount done. I got the fridge widened up and we kind of dealt with some of the mood problems we had going on, which seemed to be most of our deal. And to be fair, we do now have... Nice, Sherlock. Good name. We do now have a pair of hauling huskies trained up, which is pretty cool as well. So, yeah. Happy with progress. Cass sent a couple of things and we dealt with those without too much problem as well. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Bit more back to the chilly action than the madness of last episode. But if you did, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Really helps me in the channel out. If you didn't, then you know what to do. Hit me up with some comments down below or hit that dislike button. And otherwise, I will catch you guys next time.